Hello, my name's Josh with the Comic Book Collecting Quest, and I'm going to show off some books that I got from Cheap Comic Book Collector every Saturday morning after Comic Book Memories on YouTube. He has a claim sale, and it's $2 free shipping for the books. And he kind of, it seems to me like he's kind of the hookup for the YouTube comic book community. He's a great guy. I shouldn't have to say that because everybody sings his praises all the time. He is a really, really cool guy. I ordered, a bunch of books from him, and he even threw in some freebies for me. Yeah, so great guy, great channel. Every day he has new videos coming out, and he's just a guy that loves comics. So you're not going to see like wall books, you will see wall books, but there are some channels, not that there's anything wrong with it, that show nothing but wall books all the time. And to me, I get a little bored at that. I want to see, some, random, random books, a Nexus, or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to show off the books that I got from him. And I bought his X-Files. He had a lot of them. So now I do as well. A big fan of the show. I'll never forget when I'm young, so I think that was 92, so I'd been like 8 years old, and when the first episode came out, it was pretty epic for me as an 8-year-old. And then, so I watched like the first episode. It was like a 2-parter, but then I didn't watch it for a while after that until my teenage years. And I really, really got into it when I was like 16, watching the old episodes. But I didn't know until like 2 or 3 years ago that Topps had made an X-Files series. So, yeah, big fan of the show. So I had to have these comics. I guess I don't want to say nobody likes them, but nobody was wanting them at the claim sales. So I told Rob that I wanted them all, and I'm very grateful that he sold them all to me, and that also grateful that nobody wanted them. There's a current series called Department of Truth, which is kind of like the modern X-Files. And, actually the art of Department of Truth looks a lot like these covers. Yeah, just a great series. For the first maybe 8 seasons, I can't remember. I haven't watched the X-Files in probably 15 years at least. I need to go rewatch it. I have a friend that he's rewatching them right now, and his mom's watching them with him for like the first time, and he's just kind of recalling how good they are. It reminds me that I need to rewatch them. My sister, I think, watched the first 5 or 6 seasons recently as well, and she had never watched it before, and she was just talking to me about it. But I've seen them all. A lot of times, It's been a while because I had them. I had all the episodes. We'll say DVD. It used to be easy to download things. I don't know if it is anymore, but the streaming services make it so easy that you don't really need to download anything anymore. I'm very, very excited. Very much looking forward to reading these. Okay, so Rob, Cheap Comic Book Collector, had Cheap Comic Collector. He had a birthday recently, and he invited some people, everyone, for a contest, and you had to make a submission video, and my submission video is on my YouTube channel. But so I didn't win the slab he was giving away, so he offered to give away comics to the people that participated, and I got this, which honestly I would way rather have this than the slab. Yeah, so what guy does that on his birthday? Instead of you giving him something, he gives you something. Great guy that Rob is. Yeah. So I was very, very happy with that. Walt Disney's Picnic Party number 6. And it's Adele Giant. Yeah. Let's give her a gander real quick. I don't know what year this is. 55. And it's in pretty decent shape too. I'm not, especially like Golden Age and Silver Age, I'm not really picky about condition from those eras. And then a non-X-Files book, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers number 6. In an early video that Matt and I made, Matt got Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers number 1, and he actually stated that he thought of me when he saw it, for good reason. I big fan of the show. And I tried this out. Unknown Soldier. I've never read any Star Spangled, I don't think. I certainly haven't read any Unknown Soldiers. So, yeah, I just wanted to give it a try. $2. Only $2. Yeah. And so Detective, I was missing this in my Detective run. Yes, I'm trying to put together a run of Detective Comics. I'm not going to say I'll never do it. I will do it. You got to think that you can do it. No. You got to know that you can do it. Avengers 205. That might be George Perez. I don't know who that is. Let's look. Give it a look. It is not. But still. Great cover. So I had also part of the dream as well to put a full Avengers run together. I will put a full Avengers run together. I certainly will put an X-Files run together because I have a lot of it now. yeah, like I said, so excited to read that. And another. So I don't really, I don't care about Gladstone. I 9 times out of 10 I'll sell whatever Gladstone I get. However, I think I want to collect the DuckTales line. Yeah, I think I would enjoy that because I like DuckTales maybe more than I like Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. For sure, I like DuckTales more than I like Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Justice League 136. I am collecting Justice League, and I read maybe it was volume 3, Justice League volume 3, when I was a teenager. That was the only DC I read when I was like 16, 17 was Justice League, and I loved it. But I am yet to read any Justice League volume 1. I'm just collecting it because I got a feeling that I'm going to like it. I keep, because I come across it all the time, and I'll like look at the cover and I'm like, oh my god, that looks amazing. So, and I like the Justice League cartoons. So, well, and I'm love DC. So I'm sure I'll love that. And part of my Batman run, and this is by Doug Mensch. And covered by Kelly Jones. Yeah, that's great. Great artwork there. Yeah. Batman 518, another Doug Mensch and Kelly Jones. Another Justice Leaguer. 151. So very excited to read these. I've got like 2 short boxes worth of books that I'm currently reading, and then I got some of my pull list in a couple days ago. So those the new modern books, I can read those in like 5-10 minutes. But I was reading those westerns that I recently got, and those were taking like an hour a piece to read, which they were really good. I love those. I really liked the Dell Western Roundup. I really liked those. So big fan of John Sable. Big fan of Mike Grell. So I don't know. I want as many John Sables as possible. They're cheap. I don't know if people really like them that much, but I like them a lot. I think they're great. They're, adventurous. It's kind of James Bond-esque. Well, it's pretty good. It's original. Other John Sable. Yeah, I really, really like it a lot. John Sable number 12. Just don't know if people really care for it anymore or collect it. I think it was a big deal in the 80s, but then I got this Uncle Scrooge Whitman. Yeah. And then Detective Comics. I've had this before, but I sold it. Got it again. And I had the second printing, oddly enough. So I've got the second printing again. This is Chuck Dixon. Or Charles, as he was once called. Starting to get low there. We'll be wrapping up soon. Another detective. I've had this before, read it before, but sold it, so need it for my collection. Once again, read it before, owned it before, but sold it, need it for my collection. Same as this one. Read it, had it, but need it. I really like this. Yeah, I like the Night Quests. Fairly good. This one I have never had before. So this will be a new read for me. I just got done reading a lot of Batman. Before I started reading the Westerns, I read a lot of Batman. So, love the Batman. Part of the No Man's Land. I read quite a few of these. I found the No Man's Land. I read a lot of those, and they were the Batman No Man's Lands. And they were kind of confusing just because it was like they jumped from author. They had like different authors and different artists. It was hard to follow along. It just wasn't, as consistent as I was hoping it would be. More John Sable. Number 8. Batman I needed. Already owned this at one time and read it. Another X-Files. Mulder is a little bit older. This is an IDW. JFK Disclosure number 2. So these, these are the I think these are the freebies that he gave me. He gave me some free ones from his birthday. Just kind of surprised me with some free ones, and then also gave me some free ones to make up for what he felt was low quality. So he's, like I said, he's a great guy. I definitely recommend everybody to buy buy his books. But he's really good to work with. Ghost Rider 33. And I can't remember, but the first comic book I ever owned / read was a Ghost Rider from that series. And I think my mom bought it for me from Walmart. So it was newsstand. Walmart from a little town in Missouri. Okay, so this is Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance. But then this one is a Venom cover. Everybody loves Venom. That's actually kind of cool, though. So he's got, like, Ghost Rider's head wrapped up in a chain. He's using it as a weapon. Pretty cool. Then he gave me a Booster Gold here. Thank you for that. Love free comics. He gave me the Demon. There's the Demon and Batman and Robin, all knocked out. She's got this giant gun. Defenders 5 of 5. And here we are. Wildstorm Rising number 2. My wife is yelling at my kid in a foreign language. Wildcats number 4. Like I said, these are free. He gave these to me. Wildcats number 3. Crimson Dynamo. I think we're all familiar with that Paul McCartney song. Magneto and Titanium Man. I actually prefer the live version off of Wings Over America. And, he has a lyric in there about the Crimson Dynamo. this is Avengers X-Men Eternals by Kieran Gillen. This is X-Men. Kieran Gillen was kind of a popular writer there for a while. I think during this, because he wrote that King Arthur book. Star Fox. And then finally, we have The Alliance, #2. Yes. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, our classic comic collector. Yeah, he's a great guy. And I'll be buying from him again in the future. My family is going on a cruise in November, so I was told by the boss lady not to not to buy anything until we get back from the cruise in November. So I got to pinch my pennies and for that. But after that, yeah, I'll be able to buy books again without anyone being angry at me for doing so. But all right, everyone. I was thinking about doing a live stream tonight because good old Matt is busy tonight. So I was thinking, hey, I'll do a live stream. But then it's Wednesday, so we got Graphic Man and Aaron, Psychotronic Squirt Gun, are both doing live streams tonight, and I can't compete with them. So I'll just do this. I'm fine with doing this too, and yeah, everyone just keep on collecting. And oh yeah, Turtle Power. Have a good one.